Polls have closed and the country now awaits the verdict of the electorate. At the International School of Port of Spain in West Moorings, TTT News caught up with Prime Minister Stuart Young and PNM political leader Dr. Keith Rowley, who both cast their votes on Monday morning. Mahalia Joseph Wharton has the details.
Stuart Young cast his vote just after 9 a.m. Mr. Young said while in the polling station there were long lines, but he saw this as a positive sign.
No, I went through the process as I was directed to. They actually had a lot of people in my section, so there was quite a long line of people, which I was pleased to see. I think that augurs well. It is certainly the longest line I have been in since I've been voting in Trinidad and Tobago, since I came back at the age that I could vote.
Mr. Young said overall the voting experience went well for him and his son.
Simultaneous with me, my son went in to vote the first time voting as a young man, 18, and he was in and out of there in a matter of minutes.
Prime Minister Young added that he was satisfied with the PNM's campaign, describing it as clean, informative and hopeful, especially among youth.
We are the only ones that have put forward to the population a substantial and substantive manifesto, 190 pages, and it is up to the population now. I am not one who worries about those things once I am satisfied, which I am, that we ran a good, hard campaign.
Also voting at the International School of Port of Spain was the political leader of the People's National Movement, Dr. Keith Rowley. Dr. Rowley, who was accompanied by his family, said he's looking forward to his retirement.
For me. But I'm looking forward to a different routine. What I'm really looking forward to is not having the stress of the schedule, having to get up to do this, to do that all day into the night, sometimes all night into the next day, and doing that day after day, year after year. So now I am already planned a number of relaxation events in between, largely with family and friends. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the year on an easier routine.
And though the party's internal elections are constitutionally due next year, Dr. Rowley said the date will be moved to 2025.
Come before next year. It's going to come during this year, I'm pretty sure, because I want to give it up. So, as I said, I want the transition in the party to be smooth, as I wanted the transition of the country to be smooth. Today's processes would guarantee that the transition in the country is smooth. So that is accomplished. The next step is to do it in the party. And then the country is better off moving forward without me. And those two processes, I think it was my responsibility and my intention to do them smoothly.
Dr. Rowley added that he's open to mentoring young members of the party.
Throughout the day, voting at the International School of Port of Spain moved steadily with no major incidents reported.
The response by many of those who cast their vote was quite similar.
So tell me about the process here this morning.
Very good.
Very good.
No worries at all.
And how important is it for you as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago to vote every time there's an election?
Very important. I mean, say we have to elect who we think is the correct person.
Fourth-time voter Gillian shared similar sentiments. She and her family made their way to the polling station soon after the polls opened at 6 a.m.
You know, just vote for the right government. Hopefully, I will get the right government.
Another voter, Jean Alexander, said the officials were efficient in carrying out their duties. She shared that she makes it her duty to vote when there's an election.
I live abroad, so I know what the election is like in America. And I think it's extremely important with what's going on in the world today for Trinidadians to get out and vote. For me, it's very, very important. It's the home that I love, the country that I love, and my goal is to just be here at this time, to vote.
Another voter, Andrew Archer, who forgot his polling card at home, said even without it, he was able to cast his vote.
We are given this duty to try and benefit the country in a way we see by putting people we believe are the right choice in positions where they can make the most change. If we don't do that, then all our complaining and talking when we with friends and things makes no sense.
Others, like Sarah Woods, sees the opportunity to vote as her God-given right.
I ask him, I just ask him. When you're going and do important things, you inquire of God first.
Throughout the day, voting at the International School of Port of Spain proceeded without any major issues. There was also a visible police presence ensuring order at the polling station. Mahalia Joseph Wharton, TTT News.